Hello everyone, welcome back to HTML Mastery Course 2026. Today is day 16 and we are going to learn one of the most exciting HTML5 features, audio element. Before HTML5, adding audio to a web page required external plugins like Flash, but now HTML provides a simple and powerful audio elements that allow us to play sound directly inside the browser. So in today's class, we will cover three important topics: audio tag, controls attributes, multiple audio format. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to add music, podcast, sound effect, and voice recording to your own website. So let's begin. Let's learn about audio tag. The HTML audio tag is used to embed audio file into a web page. It allows user to listen the music, podcast, voice recording, or any sound directly from the browser. So without the audio element, browser cannot display or play audio file. So let's take the example. Let's understand this code step by step. First, we create a heading using the h2 tag. Next, we use the audio element. The src attributes tell the browser where the audio file is located. Here, the browser load the file name audio.mp3 and then inside the audio tag, we write a fallback message. If someone browser does not support the HTML audio element, this message will be displayed. However, notice something important. Let's run in a browser. The audio file was not actually appear because we have not added any control yet. So that is exactly what we will learn in our next topic. Now let's learn about control attributes. The control attributes tell the browser to display the built-in audio player. It automatically provides buttons such as play, pause, progress bar, volume control, and download menu and some browsers. So without the control attributes, user cannot interact with the audio player. So let's take the example. Let's see what's different now. The only change is adding the controls attributes inside the audio tag. The single attributes tell the browser to generate a complete media player automatic. So now user can play the audio, pause it, increase or decrease volume, move forward or backward using the progress bar. So this makes the audio player interactive without writing any Java. So let's run in a browser. Hello everyone, this is HTML Mastery Course 2026. Let's learn about multiple formats. So different browsers support different audio format. For example, Chrome support MP3, Firefox prefer OGG, and some browser also support WAV format. So to make sure your audio works anywhere, HTML allow to provide multiple audio format using the source tag. The browser automatically select the first supported format. So let's take the example. Let's understand this carefully. We first create the audio player using audio and then the attributes control. Instead of using the src source attributes directly, we use a multiple source element. The first source is source, then the src attributes, and then the file path, and then the type audio/mpeg. If the browser support the mp3, it's play this file immediately. If not, the browser automatically check the second source. If ogg is not support either, it's moved to audio.wav format. So the browser continue checking each source from the top to bottom until it's find one it can play. If none of the format are supported, the fallback message appears. So this is considered the professional way to add audio to websites because it's improved browser compatibility. So let's run in a browser. Hello everyone, this is HTML Mastery Course 2026.